in a couple of weeks when she's here, so you get to compare. All right. I just realized these songs are so similar, but it's okay. We bunch them together, no problem. Okay. So there's a place in Toronto called the Duke Live. It's a performance venue, and it's one of the few venues in Toronto where you get to load in your gear from the back, and there's a lane there that's called Memory Lane. And one day we were playing there with my band, and we were loading, and I'm like, that's a cool name for a lane, Memory Lane, because so many different meanings to this. And so it got me on this path of thinking about some things that are physical things, but also expressions, like going down a memory lane. And that's when I wrote this song. It's called Memory Lane. When the shades are descending and the air gets cool and crisp, that's the time I go walking down the empty, lonely street. I remember how we used to walk together hand in hand, and we smiled at each other as the shades would descend. But tonight you're not with me. All those stars shine in vain. Yes, tonight I feel so lonesome, walking down this memory lane, and I think of you often, remembering everything you've said, and I hope that you're happy every night in your bed, every night that you're not with me. All those stars shine in vain. Every night I feel so lonesome, walking down this memory lane. Maybe one day we will make up and walk together again, as the shades are descending down this memory lane, as the shades are descending down this memory lane. Thank you very much. This next song is also from my first record, so it came out in 2019, and the story of it is back in a year before that I was working downtown Toronto, an office job, and I used to get my tea in the morning when I was heading to the office from this very particular place called the Fahrenheit Cafe, and I got to know the baristas there because I was doing that pretty much every day. And there was this one lady by the name of Jessica. She was from Sweden, and one day she wore a flower braided in her hair. I believe it was a daisy, and we started talking about single flower in her hair, Scarborough Fair, Simon and Garfunkel, and all those kind of things. And that kind of prompted me down the imagery of this next song, which is called single flower in her hair. And trust me, I haven't played this song since 2019, so I'm probably not gonna do it super well. The other night, I had the strangest dream. A lovely girl with the bluest eyes I've seen. A smile and sunshine on her lips. Bright ashen hair and little dimples on her cheeks. She had a faint and faded shadow on her face. I looked at her and somehow knew she could not stay. I tried for sorrow, melancholy and her pain. All the heartache that one heart cannot contain. And if you see her, please tell her how I need her. And if she listens, please tell her what I could not say. And when she hears it, I hope she sends a smile to me. And until then, I'll see her smiling in my dream. She wore a single yellow flower in her hair. I'm pretty certain I'd seen it at the Scarborough Fair. I tried to ask her about the sadness in her eyes, but she just smiled and disappeared into the night. And if you see her, please tell her how I need her. And if she listens, please tell her what I could not say. And when she hears it, I hope she sends a smile to me. And until then, I'll see her smiling. Until then, I'll see her smiling. Until then, I'll see her smiling in my dreams. Thank you very much. All right. I had a bluegrass EP that came out, I think last year? No, 2019. And it was a whole bunch of bluegrass.